thou shalt not judge a new anime based on its title, Bleach. Thou shalt not judge a new anime. Oh Lord, Shinigami. We'll talk about Bleach later on. Thou shalt not judge a new anime based on its opening theme song. Very misleading. Thou shalt not judge a new anime based on its random misuse of English. Nor on its opening theme song's random misuse of English. Because they're trying.
Yes.
Thou shalt not judge a new anime based on the first episode. Okay? Doesn't tell you where the series is going. Alright? It's not 24. Every episode the president will not be in danger. Don't time to go anywhere. Thou shalt not judge a new anime based on the fangirls. Every dog in Brooklyn right now just went, fangirl! Not their fault, not their fault. Thou shalt accept, when watching new anime, that gravity and the laws of physics in general are downright optional. Especially with hair. You're wearing a straight black wig! That's more what I'm talking about.
Yeah!
Thou shalt not steal new animes from the internet unless thou intends to share with thine anime club.
Yeah.
I think we can all go with that. Sharing is caring. Thou shalt not say the manga was better unless what? Thou hast read the manga. The most important anime commandment of all is about your parents, is about forgiveness. Thou shalt forgive thy parents for calling it cartoon! And thus grouping Vash the Stampede on the same lines as Bugs Bunny, Elmer Fudd, and SpongeBob SquarePants. Now, we always keep up to date on things. I, for example, have recently started up on Twitter, and I've been following various anime characters, so I want to let you know what your favorite ninja of Naruto are up to recently. Okay, well, this is from the Akatsuki page. Kisame and Itachi are firebombing the nearest Red Lobster. According to Kisame, it's personal. Kakashi Sensei is none of your business. See, he's a good ninja. Kiba is currently
at the petting zoo.
Marking Hinata's right leg.
What?
Apparently Inuyasha tagged the left. Let's see. Kara is tired of being on kitty litter duty. Oh, Orochimaru just got kicked out of Ireland via St. Patrick. Okay, parents, explain the historical Irish reference to your children. Okay, now children, explain the Naruto reference to your parents. Let's check out some other anime Twitter, shall we? My favorite mecha of all time, Gurren Lagann, has just switched over to Vista, and it crashed. Should've used Vista. Should've used Linux. Should've used Mac. They're all up there. Let's see. Ooh, L, your favorite detective from Death Note. Uppercase or lowercase? Wait. Ooh, Elle just got a golden ticket and will be doing a walking tour of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Willy Wonka just updated. I am bankrupt and being beaten to death by the Oompa Loompas. That's enough of that. But let's talk about cosplay because that is what we're here. This is our attempt to bring in pop culture to show Japan that you're not the only ones who can creep out your parents. Oh, Japan, you make Germany look normal. Now, cosplay has been something of an American tradition, believe it or not. Cosplay, or costume play, is very simple. It's putting your heart and soul into designing a costume, coming off, and showing it off. Which means Broadway dancers are cosplayers, of course. So are mummers. So are drag queens, another American tradition, the KKK. Well, look, if you've ever seen Silence of the Lambs, Buffalo Bill is a cosplayer. Granted, he makes his costumes out of the skin of women he starves in his basement, but points for creativity. Points for creativity. You get 5 of those in Iron Chef. Bruce Wayne is also a cosplayer, though you're not supposed to know that.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now, cosplay way too much. I used to work in the East Village, okay? Every day is a cosplay masquerade. Everyone's making their own clothing all the time. You see someone walking around the East Village wearing a tie, you say, and you are visiting us from where? These are people who shop for their Halloween costumes at the Gap. Now maybe it's just... I think I've offended some people. Very good. Points for creativity.
Good job, Bryce.
Now, maybe it's just me, but whenever I see an Asian kid cosplaying in like a samurai outfit or a kimono outfit, I always think it's kind of cheating. Because you can get away with it. You can just say you're from a conservative family. We'll believe you. My parents are straight from Japan. We don't believe in assimilation or the Industrial Revolution. Or in America. Yeah, they don't think they've left Japan. They think it's all a dream. But you see, when you're in cosplay, you're supposed to do whatever you can't normally get away with. There are no gender boundaries. There are no cultural boundaries. There are no racial boundaries. It's very, very liberating, which is why I like coming to conventions dressed as a cop. And then leaving the convention, where hilarity may ensue. But if you're gonna, if you're from Japan and you're gonna dress as a Japanese central character, you're kind of doing it wrong. It doesn't look cool if it looks like you raided your grandmother's closet. It's only cool and edgy if I raid your grandmother's closet. Therefore, Asian kid, you really want to look good. I want to see you at this year's Otakon in a camisole, lipstick smeared all over your teeth, a pearl necklace, and you better be carrying a pot roast. Then I'll know you care. I said I was going too far.
Let's just go. Let's keep it that way.
Very good. We enjoy the Bad Place, don't we?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
They have the best candy here. Now be warned at your first anime convention, it may seem fun to bring a bunch of friends to your first cosplay masquerade, all coming as the same show. We're all going to come as the cast of Hellsing. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now be warned, you may want to bring your significant other into this. Okay, so of course, eventually you might end up making out in cosplay. Let me just say, have a password. Make sure it's them every time. A lot of people dress as Sora. If you're not careful, you will get a restraining order against every Sailor Scout in the tri-state area. And then it gets even worse, because I'm like, Moon Scepter activation, they're like more like Moon Scepter elimination, Uncle You. And then see if your convention doesn't become more awkward than a vampire at a blood drive. I'd like to make a withdrawal. Can I get it for free? I brought my own cup back. Can I get a shot of espresso? More awkward than an Uchiha family reunion. Daring contest, go! Solve that one, Dr. Phil. I mean, it doesn't help me either that, like, as an anime-specific stand-up comedian, I have the same target audience as most kidnappers and serial killers. You know, teenagers, high schoolers. Doesn't help me at all. Gotta get the little song in my head, because let me tell you, some of these cosplays, pretty liberal, pretty revealing, and you don't always look 15! It's like 1, little 2, little 3, little fangirls, 4, little 5, little 6, little fangirls, 7, little 8, little 9, little fangirls, 30 to 40 years. Officer, she's dressed like Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. Her character is at least 30. Why doesn't that count? Okay, no problem. I don't want to be... No, craziest thing I've ever seen with cosplay was, of course, a video from Japan. So, the guy from the studio, he had this girl dressed as Haruhi Suzumiya, one of my favorite animes. Schoolgirl outfit. So the video's in the back, camera's way in the back, and so the girl lies down on this plastic mat. I don't know really where it's going. Takes another sheet of plastic, puts it over her, seals the edges, sucks out all the air, cuts out a hole so she can breathe in. So, just in perspective, he shrink wrapped a cosplayer. He laminated a human being. But the crazy part is he does it so quickly in the video that leads you to believe he's done this many times before. We call it perverted, he's calling that limited edition. Like he's got a collection of these things. There's no easy way to introduce strangers to your collection of laminated human beings. I got everybody. I got Ray and Oscar from Neon Genesis Evangelion. I got Yoko from Gurren Lagann. Thanks.